Hey guys, this is the Anime Fiend bringing to you today One Piece 987 Faithful Servant. Whoa, what an awesome chapter! And what a highly debatable chapter! Like, goddamn. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm a bit late. This video should have come out like Friday, but yeah, I was a bit busy and stuff, so I couldn't do that. So, well, I'm here today. So, yeah, well, let's get into the chapter. And the color page is really beautiful, and I'm actually really glad to see that it's not about gang beige. And of course, we also have Jinbei included in the Straw Hat color spreads, and that's awesome. And not only that, in this color spread, yes, of course, Jinbei fans are rejoicing, but apparently the Robin Frankish ship fans are also, rejoicing seeing this color spread. And well, I'm not the ship guy. I don't give a rat's ass if anybody gets shipped with anyone. Like, I don't care about that, but I've been seeing a lot in the community about this thing. Like, goddamn, people are happy for this. Like, whoa, like, yeah, I mean, by the end, even if somebody gets shipped with someone or somebody doesn't get shipped with someone, um, I don't care. Like, I don't mind even if it happens or not. But like, people, whoa, they are happy. God damn. Now we start the chapter with Kaido getting flashes of Odin's flashback. Like, Kaido is getting those interactions, that Hour of Legends, the time where Odin cut Kaido, and all Kaido can see right now is Odin. And why is that happening? Well, the scabbards are actually piercing and hurting Kaido. And of course, Kaido, like us, is surprised that these people can use Rio. And I mentioned there is a highly debatable, controversial part of the chapter, right? And yeah, well, this is that. And it's just the beginning of the chapter. Like, god damn. And well, uh, all right. Let's talk about this at the end of the video, right? Let's finish the review and then let's talk about all this shit, man. So, Kaido and the scabbards fall underground. They just break the floor and fall underground, and everybody is surprised that Kaido was in pain. Like, he actually got pierced and got hurt. So, of course, they were surprised, and they just began to run towards the hole. And they were ready to attack the scabbards, jump in and attack the scabbards, but of course, Hyo and everyone just, sprang out of their disguises and started attacking all of the, beast pirates. And Big Mom, actually, she's like, yo, this festival is dangerous. Is Kaido dead? Like, she's just having a good time. Of course, it's Big Mom. And yeah, Yamato actually, rushes Luffy to jump into the hole himself because Yamato wants to, beat Kaido when he's already down. And of course, Yamato is stopped by Ulti, and she looks like she has a club. Nice. Of course, we get a nice little back and forth between Ulti and Yamato. And the other beast pirates rush to Yamato, telling her, like, oh, this is a bad situation. You gotta help us out. Master Kaido is, he's hurt. So we gotta help him. And Yamato officially, like, declares to them, I mean, officially, yeah, whatever. She just declares to them that well, I'm no longer on your side. I'm the one attacking you. So yeah, do something about it yourself. So it looked like we're gonna get Ulti versus Yamato. So well, that'll sure be exciting. And yeah, of course, as Ulti is fighting Yamato, who rushes in to confront Luffy? Of course, our favorite old hag. And yeah, Big Mom rushes in to, fight Luffy. Looks like Nami and Carrot were just waiting for Big Mom to be distracted because, well, they just escaped easily. Like, they just shocked the homies and escaped. Now we cut to Kaido, and we see he is hurt. Like, he's been pierced in different places, and he's bleeding from his mouth a bit. And he's just saying like, well, finally, I guess Orochi's delusions turned out to be true, and well, everyone else is wrong. And so now he actually realizes that Pankazat, Dressrosa, Zo, all of these incidents where straw hats were prevalent, these samurai were just, hiding behind the straw hats, not getting any attention for themselves. So, we can maybe justify like Kinemon and Kanjuro not doing much in Dressrosa because they were actually hiding their strength and not showing too much of themselves because well then they'll just be caught and people will just attack them and stuff. So we can say they are stronger than that, but yeah, all right, we'll talk about this later. I mean, at the end of the video. So yeah, yeah. All right. So yeah, basically he just says like, yeah, well, you've been hiding behind straw hats because they are winning, but what happens when the pirates realize that they're gonna lose, and then they'll just abandon, the samurai because they are, of course, pirates. They don't have any morals, and this, I mean, Kaido has seen many betrayals like Orochi, Odin, and stuff, but I think this stems from rocks. Like, a lot of people think it's like Roger and Garp versus all of the rocks pirates. Like, come on, man, that's just dumb. Like, how can you think that? Like, look, it can be a 2v2, right? Like Garp and Roger teaming up with Rocks and I don't know, somebody, maybe Big Mom, maybe Whitebeard, or whoever. Like, but the thing is, like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Roger and Garp versus just Zebek himself. I don't think it's, whole Rocks crew versus just Roger and Garp. Like, I'm pretty sure it is only Zebek versus Roger and Garp, and everybody else, like, they mentioned there was infighting, betrayal stuff, and like there were a lot of shit going on in the Rocks Pirate. So I think like a lot of it is mostly like infighting and betrayal, or even like, of course, there is Rayleigh and people too, right? Like, it's not just Roger. Like, Roger didn't just come from lockdown and just fought with rocks alone. Like, yeah. So I'm pretty sure all this betrayal and stuff that all these war, let's fight, destruction, blah blah blah, all of these stuff that all of these ideals of Kaido, I think it came from rocks. Of course, Kinemon listening to this is like, you shut your mouth, Kaido. Luffy isn't like that. He's gonna be the king, and long after you're gone, he's gonna be still standing on the top. Now we cut to Big Mom, and she's asking Luffy like, I came here to slaughter you, and why did you come here? Did you think like you could take down Kaido? Are you crazy? And Luffy says, well, I didn't come to take down Kaido, and Yamato, Hyo, and all of the samurai are like, whoa, what the hell got into him? Like, did he see Kaido and now he's just afraid? Like, whoa, what is happening? Why is Luffy saying he's not here to take down Kaido? And of course, what does Luffy say? Well, Kaido, Big Mom, Orochi, all of their crew and underlings combined, I'm gonna beat the shit out of all of them. And of course, it's an all out war. Well, the war has officially been declared by the king himself, and whoa, the next chapter, yeah, the war has begun, dudes. The war has begun, and well, of course, listening to Luffy, Big Mom is like, "Whoa, you bought a few hundred men? Like, you think 100 men can wage a war on thousands, and that to a Yonko crew?" And even Queen is like, "Well, man, what these people are idiots. Like, they're dumb." And well, what does Queen get? He gets a message like thousands of intruders have entered the castle through the rear entrance, and of course we see like Kid, Zoro, who are fighting like alone. We see all the samurais helping them as well, and even with Law. And then we see something really surprising. Like, they even mention that Marco and Perospero are storming the entrance. Whoa, wait a minute. Like, whoa. Marco and Perospero are teaming up? Like, oh shit. Like, I'm just. Look, this is gonna be awesome if Perospero is actually, like, actually teaming up for this whole arc, because like Big Mom is with Kaido, right? Like, Big Mom is with Kaido, and Kaido is gonna be busy for a while. Like, yeah, we'll talk about it later, but yeah, Big Mom is right there, and what will happen if Big Mom sees Perospero teaming up with Marco to take down the Big Mom and Kaido alliance? Like, is Perospero gonna stand against him, or he's gonna piss his pants and just go to his mama? Who knows? So finally, even Queen declares war and tells everybody to, just start fighting. And well, what do we hear? And of course, Kaido is back. He's just like, well, I heard that, Straw Hat, so I accept your challenge. So, follow me and let's fight. And of course, what do we see? Dragon Kaido is, flying up, and of course, piggybacking on him. The scabbards are just like, hanging on to him, going with Kaido to the, ceiling of the skull. And yeah, they're gonna fight on the dome, and well, it's gonna be crazy. And yeah, it looks like Kaido, well, Kaido, you see, a lot of people say like he's been inconsistent. Sometimes he's acting all, high and mighty with all his honor and stuff, and sometimes he's just, the worst war criminal, the most evil, and blah blah blah, everything, all of that, right? Like, and people say he's been inconsistent, his character is just weird, but for me, like, it's really simple. Like, I've seen many characters like this, right? Like, see, I'll explain it to you, alright? See, Kaido can do any evil, unspeakable things. Like, he's gonna be the most evil, kidnapping, killing, he'll commit war crime, like using gas weapons and stuff, these, that, like experimenting on people, giving them smiles and stuff. He will, do any dishonorable thing possible, and even if people calls him out on that, like, he doesn't have a problem about that. The only thing is Kaido respects strength, and if somebody is strong enough to earn his respect, then of course he's gonna honor them, and he's gonna be, like, fair to them. So, it's simple. Yes, he's evil because of course he's a pirate, but yeah, he'll definitely honor strength always. So, of course, because the scabbards hurt him and they had that advanced Rio, so, Kaido, respects them enough to, take them to a open arena kind of place to, to lay smack down on them. We also see Kinemon telling Luffy like, "Yay, we're in your debt, so we're gonna go fight Kaido." And Luffy says, "Yeah, I'm also gonna join your fight with Kaido, but yeah, I'm a bit busy with Big Mom, so I'm gonna wrap things up here and meet you later." And yeah, listening to that, I was like, whoa, are they gonna not meet anytime? Like, is this the last, interaction between them? Like, whoa. I mean, look. The scabbards are going to their deaths, right? Like, just because they hurt Kaido once, it's not gonna be that easy to hurt him again. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, Kaido even says, like, well, now I'm sobered up, so let's start that fight. And yeah, maybe Kinemon would be alive, but yeah, some of the scabbards are, look, even if they don't die, right? Like, of course, this is, One Piece, and we can't for sure say, yeah, people are gonna die, but yeah, maybe even if they're not gonna die, they're gonna be done for this arc, or like at least for a long time, before Luffy joins them. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be crushed, and yeah, this is like false hope, right? Like, this is the time where we think everything's going according to plan, everything's going nice, even they were able to hurt Kaido, like, whoa, yeah, but no. This is false hope, and yeah, maybe within a few chapters, we're gonna see like how the scabbards are gonna get crushed. So now we cut to the rooftop of Onigashima, and Kaido is like, well, I'm finally sobered up, and if we're gonna kill each other, this place is more fitting, like, back 20 years ago. And but this time, of course, Odin is not here. But Nekomamushi says, well, that's not the only thing that's changed this time. Like, yes, Odin isn't here, but you know, it's full night. Sorry, full moon night today, and yeah, we have all of the minks here too. And yeah, the last time they weren't here, but now you're gonna see the full power of the minks under the full moon. And yeah, well, we see Nekomamushi transforming. I mean, we don't see him exactly transforming, but yeah, we see, a silhouette of him transforming, and we see his teeth smiling and stuff. Like, yeah, it's gonna be raw. Like, yeah, all of the minks, Sulong formed and stuff, and well, that is gonna be crazy. And yeah, man, like, yeah, this fight is gonna be stupid, and it's gonna look crazy. I mean, if we see, right, if we see, like, I mean, this still isn't the main fight because, like, Luffy and the Supernovas versus Kaido would be the main fight. So, like, I'm not 100% sure that we're gonna see all of this fight, but yeah, it would be exciting nonetheless, right? Like, even if they, cut short the fight, or yeah, off screen would be a bit sad, but yeah, if they cut short, like if they're gonna show a few stills here and there, it's fine because, like, I understand this is not the main fight, and well, anyways, the chapter is done, and next week there's gonna be a break, so yeah, that's sad. But well, anyways, let's get into the controversial part of this chapter, and of course, that is the scabbards hurting Kaido. Oh man, Kaido is fodder dear. He's below admirals. He's the weakest Yonko. Oh, everybody's been sleeping on admirals. Oh, everybody's been sleeping on Shanks, Big Mom. Oh, all right. Let's talk about that. Well, so first of all, let's talk about the invincible, impenetrable skin of Kaido and Big Mom. Like, yes, I understand. Like, Oda just hyped up, man. Big Mom is this iron balloon. They cannot penetrate to her, and okay, yeah. They cannot, pierce her, and yeah, the same with Kaido. Like, oh, the blade shattered, this guillotine shattered, blah blah blah. The thing is, like, look, I understand. Again, I understand that Oda hyped up to shit. I get it. But you see, like, people just made it out to be like, whoa, like, Kaido will be like impossible to, penetrate. Like, come on, like, they Oda, yes, he said that, but he even introduced, like, yeah, there's gonna be this advanced hockey, this advanced Rio, or whatever it's called, right? Like, this thing is gonna be the key to damage these people. Like, yes, their like base stats are so high that people cannot hurt them and stuff, but that doesn't mean there is like absolutely no way. Like, yeah, people, even when the Luffy introduced Rio, like, yeah, Rayleigh used that, and so I'm gonna use the same thing to hurt Kaido. A lot of people were like, yeah, I don't know how much Rio would impact the fight and stuff. Like, come on, like, it is introduced in that way, and of course it's gonna be used in that way. So, like, Kaido getting hurt because of that Rio and stuff, like, it's not inconsistent. That doesn't make him, like, yeah, the weakest Yonko, and that doesn't put the admirals out of nowhere on that tier. Like, yeah, let me see Kizaru take on the same attack, like the scabbards blindsiding him and piercing him and stuff, and of course with the Odin PTSD. Like, look, I'm not saying the PTSD. I see a lot of people saying, like, Kaido was only hurt because of the PTSD. Like, yeah, I don't agree with that either. So yeah, I'm just saying, like, he was so dumb stuck that you know the PTSD only gave in to the fact that they were able to pierce him. Like, I mean, it only helped that, like, it only helped the surprise attack. The piercing thing, the hurting him thing, that was, of course, only the scabbards. But again, yeah, so it's not that impossible to do that. But yes, one thing that is surprising is that the scabbards had the same Rio that Luffy was trying hard to get. Like, yeah, that one thing was, yes, I understand, because, like, even I thought, like, Luffy, Kid, and Zoro with that Enma boost would hurt Kaido, and everybody else would capitalize on those wounds to hurt him. Like, everybody else isn't gonna hurt Kaido in a different, like, they're not gonna inflict new wounds, but they're gonna hit on the same wounds, and they're gonna hurt him. Like, I understand people being upset that the scabbards had the same, Rio as, Luffy, but again, hockey training and strength is different, as we see, like, the, Amazon Lily people have, everybody has hockey. And of course, I'm pretty sure that if there's a fight between, even 10 of the regular Amazon fighters versus, either Frankie or Brooke or anybody, like, Frankie and Brooke are gonna win. So yeah, advanced hockey and strength is kind of different. It's a technique, and this one is strength, so it is different. But anyways, yes, the scabbards having hockey on the, like, the same hockey. That's I understand that's a bit weird. And yeah, if the 20 years, the people who waited 20 years, like Usher, Doji, Denjiro, and stuff, if they had the same haki, like, yeah, it would have been normal. But yeah, even Kiku and Kinemon having the same haki, I understand it's weird, right? But there is a theory out there, like, I heard it from Joy Boy, right? Now, Joy Boy mentions that when we see the scabbards after injuring Kaido, they are slightly injured too. Like, yeah, Kaido did not beat them down the way, right? Like, but they were still injured. And I mean, like, did they take fall damage? Like, if they took fall damage, then well, this theory is done. But yeah, if they didn't take fall damage and actually the hockey hurt them, then you know it could be a situation like, yes, the masters of this hockey can use it properly, but the people who do not know but are still determined themselves, like, still determined enough to use the same level of hockey. Like, I mean, of course, hockey is willpower, so if they have enough willpower to use this hockey, maybe they can drain their life force to use this hockey. Like, of course, they even shout like, Sinochi, like, we only have one chance, we gotta die to kill Kaido and stuff. So it could be a situation like they are putting their life force into it. Like, of course, Escanor, the one where he, if you know, you know. So yeah, like, if it is similar to Escanor, then yeah, we can, yeah, it's fine. But of course, like, if even if that's not the case, like, I like I can say, yeah, maybe the scabbards were hiding in the shadow of Straw Hats because they didn't want to attract any attention towards them. But well, man, anyway, like, look, the Joy Boy theory could be true. Like, maybe they use their life force to use that advanced amount of advanced level of Rio. And maybe anybody who uses the advanced Rio can get hurt. Like, I mean, no, maybe not. Like, Luffy wasn't hurt and Rayleigh wasn't hurt, of course. So I don't know, man. Maybe it could be just fall damage and whatever. But yeah, this doesn't bring down Kaido, because yeah, this is all false hope and they're gonna get crushed anyway. And again, Kaido was just taken by surprise, and Kaido was even drunk. But now, of course, even Kaido himself says that, like, well, now I'm sobered up, so yeah, let's kill each other. So yeah, this is false hope and they're gonna get crushed. And well, yada yada. Anyways, so well, this is my longest video, I think so. So well, man, god damn. All right. So well, if you think the video is good, then like, share, subscribe, and I'll definitely appreciate all of those things. And yeah, I mean, if you think my argument is flawed and wrong, well, let's discuss in the, in the, of course, the chat. Let's chat. Let's discuss. Like, message me like, yo, I disagree with you here, and maybe we can have a good discussion. So, well, anyways, man. All right, that's the video. So next week there's a break. Anyways, yeah. Well, by the way, of course, if you didn't, see, I already reached the 50 subscriber mark, and yeah, that is a big thing for me. So yeah, there'll be a, Straw Hat bounties, future bounties special, 50 subscribers special next week. So yeah, tune in for that. Well, anyways, until next time, peace.